Today's world depends on electricity. Literally thousands of people use it every day for light, heat, entertainment, information, and heat. You can't go anywhere these days without finding someone who will boldly proclaim that electricity is where it's at. But the harsh reality is, it's all complete poppycock. Yes, next to the moon landing and the Statue of Liberty, of course, electricity is the most elaborate hoax ever conceived. Beneath the dark underbelly of an industry built on deception lies a shocking truth. What you've been led to believe is electricity is in fact nothing more than teeny tiny itty bitty little workers who labor tirelessly around the clock to power our many and wonderful machines. You've probably been brainwashed into believing in electricity, so I can see that this may take some convincing. As one example, whenever you turn on the electric air conditioning, there they are, behind the scenes, making it all happen. Every time you operate a toaster, the tiny people spring into action. All right! Get your toast! Take your toast, please! And that stereo you're so fond of? Yes, those little worker bees are behind the scenes there too.
Por favor, manténganse alejado de las...
But if electricity is so simple to explain away, then why are so many people trying so hard to convince you that it's real? Well, the answer is in the graph. Shocking, I know. But not nearly as shocking as some of the statistics we've worked tirelessly to create. For example, did you know that since electricity was invented, the fertility rate in Norway alone has dropped by 7% each year? And that childhood obesity has skyrocketed at a rate of 30 miles per hour? Well, you do now. But let's pretend for a moment that electricity does exist. If so, who is to gain? We found one man. This is Steve. Steve makes his living servicing electrical problems. Problems that don't even exist. Made up simply to line his own pockets. He disgusts me. Want to know what else disgusts me? Of course you do. This sequence of events. Thomas Edison came up with the concept of electricity, but could never actually get it to do anything. But after his resounding sliced bread success, he was able to acquire government land grants to build power plants and dams. These, of course, were all useless, except to begin a cycle of wealth and corruption.
You know, it's always been that way. Everybody takes credit for our work. And I, for one, have had enough. You know why they do it? Because we're little. Out of sight, out of mind. Simple as that. Jimmy Ray, Mama's working. Shut up.
But the myth of electricity primarily persists because of fear. Fear of letting go of what we think we have that doesn't even exist, but feels so good. Fear that we'll someday need to replace those little people in our appliances after we push them too hard. Fear that something will happen if you stick this fork in those little holes in the wall. Can I get a little help, please?